this is for all the teachers. How about y'all go to some of these back to school events and get some of those free book bags and some of those free pencils and things of that nature for your classroom, and stop asking the parents.
Oh, no, she didn't just say that.
I don't give a damn. Y'all can kiss my ass. I said what I said.
Oh, here we go. These mothers have their priorities all kinds of screwed up, man. So it's back to school time, and I have recently stumbled upon a brand new event in the Entitlement Olympics. Parents that are actually going on social media and proudly proclaiming that they refuse to buy school supplies. Not even a box of Kleenex, just because they say it's not their job to take care of the community. And I wanted to break this down today because some of these takes are absolutely wild. I've noticed that there's two different kinds of mothers because it's all mothers. I have seen no fathers doing this on the internet. It's all mothers, mostly single mothers, who are talking about how it is tough enough for them to make ends meet. They are not about to, quote, take care of other people's children too. So as I started, there are two different kind of mothers that I have seen. One that is willing to buy a few of the items just for their child, but not buy the items that will clearly be used for the community classroom. And two, the kind of mother who's not buying any school supplies for her child because she doesn't believe in it. That she thinks that it's the school's responsibility, or better yet, the teacher's responsibility to supply her child, the teacher's student, with the supplies that she needs to learn in public school. These mothers, again I say mothers because I've seen no fathers going on the internet saying this bullshit, that the school should be funding the supplies for the children and it should not be coming out of the parents' pocket. Oh boy, here we go.
So I'm going to say this since no other parent is saying it. And I'm definitely qualified because I have 5 children. I have 2 sets of twins and a teenager.
Holy cow, 2 sets of twins and a teenager? That's a lot of work. Just, wow.
I'm a parent who does not buy school supplies. Yeah, you heard me right. I do not buy school supplies. And let me tell y'all why. For one instance, I buy all this school supplies for my kids. They take some of it to school, and the teachers take all of the supplies and tell the kids don't write their names on it. What? That's supplies that I bought my kids. And no offense, I'm not trying to share with no other kids. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to share, okay?
So the first thing that I think of when I hear her say this is she doesn't want to teach sharing to her children. That's the first thing I think of. When there's 5 kids, there's gonna have to be sharing, but yet you don't wanna teach your children how to share. You need to teach how to share. That's the first thing that I notice.
I used to homeschool back in maybe 2020, 21, somewhere around there when, you know, COVID was popping, right?
A lot of us homeschooled during COVID. Anyway.
You know, the school district didn't give me anything for my homeschool program because that's what they call it, a program, okay? They didn't give me nothing. So since they didn't give me anything for my program, and then when they entered back into your program, I'm not buying nothing. Anything that my kids need to succeed, you provide everything, okay? I'm not providing anything but the body, and I'm barely doing that. You better be glad I'm doing that.
Be thankful I'm providing you with a body, and you're lucky that you're getting that. I almost don't even know what to say about this chick. I feel like she is incredibly, just absolutely self-centered. It's all about me. Me, 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 me.
I am one of those parents who strongly believe in not buying any school supplies. You can take me down in the comments. I don't give not one rat's ass, giraffe ass.
But here's the thing, she does care. You know why? Hey, look, I can't comment. Creator limited comment access. I can't comment. So apparently she does care. She just said, put it down in the comments. Honey, I can't. I can't tell you my thoughts because you blocked me from being able to do so. That must mean that the backlash you're getting is not quite what you expected, huh? But she sure as shit is leaving the video up because it's getting a lot of attention on her page.
Hell the fuck no. I'm not buying everything on that school supply list. I don't give a damn. Y'all can kiss my ass. I said what I said. I'm not buying everything on that goddamn school supply list. But it's not because I don't want other people's children to benefit from what I purchased for my children. It's not because of that. It's because my motherfucking wallet said, hell no, bitch, put some of that shit back. Matter of fact, don't touch that shit.
Oh, here we go. Nothing says good role model like starting your school supply rant with profanity and some TikTok beef. Proudly saying that you will not buy your kid school supplies is basically saying, if my kid breaks a pencil, sucks to be them. Lady, you do realize that your kid is going to be sitting in school without a pencil, right?
Wallet said that 2 packs of crayons would fucking do instead of 4. My wallet said 2 will get her through. It's just the beginning of the motherfucking year.
Ugh.
I seen a post where this woman was saying, stop putting y'all names on the kids' school supplies because it's just not for your kids. I don't have money to help Sally, John, Lucy. Baby, my money, what I spend on for my kids is just for my kids. Everybody is going through. We don't have the money to be trying to help other households.
This one absolutely kills me. This woman really doesn't get it. She's mad because the teacher collects supplies. So she says, don't put the kid's name on them. Ma'am, the teacher is not starting black market for crayons in the teacher's lounge. The teacher is pooling supplies for the classroom so that when kids lose them, like they always do, there's enough to go around. It's called organization. It's not theft. And she is so focused on the idea of mine and taking care of mine. I'm not going to take care of yours. I'm taking care of mine. She's so focused on that. She's missing the point entirely. Contributing to community supplies has little to do with supporting another child in the classroom. It is about supporting the teacher who is teaching your child.
Putting stuff on the list for the teacher. My kids' list got 4 boxes of Kleenexes. Imagine every single kid in the classroom of 20 bring 4 boxes of Kleenexes on top of the Lysol spray and wipes.
She not think her kids are gonna go through Kleenexes and hand sanitizer? Do you know how many sick kids get sent to school? Yeah, let's say there's 20 kids and the teacher asks for 4 boxes of Kleenex. That's 80 boxes of Kleenex. I don't know where she lives, but winter can be long. School just started here last week and there's already kids calling out sick because of all the germs being spread. And I live in Kansas, we got allergies. So just because you got Kleenex doesn't mean for cold season. It means like all seasons because the pollen here is real. So she's not going to contribute a damn box of Kleenex so that her child can wipe their nose in the classroom. This woman has got some serious tunnel vision and she is way missing the point here.
How they don't understand everybody is still going through. Everybody is going through something. I feel like people who are in position to help, I'm pretty sure they don't mind helping. But it's a lot of us that can only do for our kids. These my kids that I had, that my responsibility. Ain't no other kid my responsibility. It is my job to make sure my kids have everything that they need for school, and that's it. So anything on that list outside of that, I'm not sure I'll be able to do it, baby.
Again, she says that she's willing to buy things for her kids and she doesn't think that her kids are going to use any community supplies like Kleenex or hand sanitizer or that community bin of crayons that she doesn't want to contribute to. She really doesn't think her kid's going to use any of that.
I feel like when it comes to the school supplies, if every student in the classroom is bringing the supplies that was listed, why is it that everybody have to combine everything together and share? Then when the teacher also requests her little list of the things that she need for the whole classroom, when you was in Target buying all that stuff trying to decorate your classroom, sweetheart, you didn't stop and get you some Lysol and some hand sanitizer? My responsibility as a parent is to only take care of my child, to supply what my child needs in order for him to learn in school. All of that extra stuff, I don't care to do that and I don't want to do that.
I feel like this is a good time to say that I have friends who are teachers. I have very good friends who are teachers. And I really think that, and I know that all teachers are not like my friends. I understand that. There's a lot of teachers that are like this and a lot of teachers that are not like this. I really wish that a lot of parents understood how much money teachers make in certain districts and how little money they make make and how much of their own money they spend so that your child has a good classroom experience. Teachers all over the districts where I live spend their own hard-earned money. Let's be real, they don't make a lot of it. Spend their own hard-earned money decorating their classrooms to make it inviting for students. You don't get asked to contribute to that. The items on the school supply list don't contribute to your child's classroom being a fun and engaging environment. The least you can do is buy a damn box of Kleenex and a bottle of hand sanitizer, maybe some Lysol wipes. And if you're feeling extra generous, maybe go ahead and contribute a box of Ziploc baggies. These people are unreal.
This is all the teachers. How about y'all go to some of these back to school events and get some of those free book bags and some of those free pencils and things of that nature for your classroom, and stop asking the parents.
Oh, no, she didn't just say that. Did she really just suggest that teachers go to book bag drives and get free supplies if they want stuff that bad? Hey mama, how about you walk your lazy ass over there and go get some free stuff and contribute it to the classroom then? If it's free, all it takes is your time. Maybe you should help a little bit and contribute to the education of your child that you don't have to do. Most of these mothers, I'm sure, treat school like free daycare. The least they can do is contribute school supplies. But to blatantly suggest that teachers go to free school supply drives and stop asking for stuff on school supply lists, this woman got me in a mood now.
And we is not buying all that stuff on that list for no school supplies, baby. Them kids gonna get a damn pencil and a notebook, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, the teacher's keeping the school supplies or whatever they be doing with them. So all that Kleenex, hand sanitizers, headphones, laptops, all that, just keep it, because we're not buying all that this year. We're not.
It's so funny to me how all these mothers think that teachers are just hoarding supplies. Like they're sitting there just collecting boxes of crayons, like having this evil laugh looking at all of their Crayola contraband. And they're just trying to beat the next classroom to see who can collect the most school supplies and screw over the most parents. They want to do this so that your child has the supplies that they need to learn. I don't know how old your kid is, but they probably need more than a pencil in their backpack. Just saying.
Do not go to the store and get them. Just send your kid with a backpack. That spray ground, that state backpack, that Lululemon, whatever. Just send them with a backpack. And let me tell you what's going to happen. A teacher like me right here, I'm not going to even trip. Because I don't care. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Y'all going to be up there. You're going to be at the school asking me why your child was docked points on an assignment when they wrote it in pencil and the assignment called for a blue crayon. So if Sarah's blue crayon breaks and little Johnny has a blue crayon, I'm going to tell Johnny, you know what? We're not doing community supplies. So therefore, do not help Sarah out. Sarah mama don't want us to use the supplies. She want to use what she sent. And her crayon is broken. She don't want to use it. So there's points off. That's what we saying.
Those moms not wanting to buy school supplies probably thinking this teacher's petty as hell. I mean, she has every right to be. If you don't want to teach your child how to share when they don't have something that they need, they shouldn't be allowed to ask their neighbor because you're trying to teach them not to share, right? You're trying to teach them not to share. So they can't go borrow that blue crayon from someone else according to your rules, Mom.
This is where the world confuses me. I just saw a video of a woman, another parent, complaining about her not wanting to buy school supplies. And her 3 main qualms were she shouldn't have to support other children. Parents need to get up off their ass and get their shit together. And that the school supplies she buys should be for her kids and her kids only, right? I scrolled this woman's page, and about 10 posts back from the one she posted about her not being responsible for other people's kids and households, she has a video of her in an empty apartment, and she's standing in the living room and she's crying, but she's walking in circles, crying like with her hands up or whatever. And there's gospel music playing over the song. The text on screen said, "Thank God my Section 8 came through." Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all by that.
This coming from a woman who said that she shouldn't have to use her money to provide supplies for other families, and that those parents need to get up off their ass and do something. And the government is paying your rent. She got a brand new 3-bedroom apartment, and do you know she said her rent is $127. Then I saw another mother saying the same thing. I shouldn't have to help. It should be optional, and I shouldn't have to pick up the slack for someone else's child. I can't afford to buy all those supplies for other kids. And then her posts, if you go through her page, she's doing a dance, like dancing with her hand over here, saying she can't believe how much she spent on Drake tickets, but she's in the house.
These mothers have their priorities all kinds of screwed up, man. All kinds of screwed up.
I think the algorithm wanted to rage bait me today. Congratulations, it worked. There's a few things I'm going to crash out about, and that's these babies and our educators who stand for and behind these babies. I just saw 3 videos back to back within an hour time frame of women, mothers, unfortunately, making videos proudly, disrespectfully, telling teachers that they can go on ahead with them back to school list, that they're not getting nothing on that list. They kids only coming to school with a backpack, a pencil, and a piece of paper. One video suggested that teachers go to these back to school drives and get supplies since they need them so bad.
Yeah.
One mother suggested, it's my job to only take care of my child. I'm not bringing in no tissues, no Lysol wipes, no nothing that ain't got nothing to do with my child. How is you cool? First of all, I think people really got it up. Like, private school or not, it is not a teacher's job to take care of your child. Bad enough, they are undervalued, understaffed, underappreciated, underpaid.
Yes.
Like, we know this. It's a given. It's a fact. Sue me. I'm one of the few believers that teachers should actually be one of the highest paid professions in this country.
100%.
They literally raise the next generation.
Yep.
I don't know what I would do
Yep.
8 hours out of the day having to work and teach my son. Let me calm down. The least you can do, ma'am, is send your child to school with what that teacher asked for on that list.
Yep.
That's the least you can do. You are also responsible for your child's education and all the tools and resources that are needed to further said education. I'm sorry you thought that your tax dollars, or our tax dollars, I don't know if you work, I'm sorry that you thought that took care of everything, but it doesn't. It doesn't relieve you of the job that you signed up for when you had a child. And what happened to community?
Yeah.
What happened to the fact that I'm going to bring in extra or whatever I got laying around the house, or maybe the books was on sale, 5 composition books for 50 cents, and I'm just going to buy the 5 and send my child to school. What happened to community?
People are too selfish and entitled for community anymore. And that's one of the saddest things, because these kids are being raised by people that are all about me, 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 me. And I think it's really, really going to be affecting the next generation in a really negative way.
What happened to the fact that there might actually be a few students in that class who can't afford to come in with anything and I have extra? What's wrong with that? I'm tired of you selfish, lazy parents. I'm tired. I may be a baby millennial parent, but I come from the era of handwriting notes to my child's teacher. Thank you so much. Great speaking to you. Just have a great day. Sending gift cards for coffee during the holiday season, giving her or him gifts, gift baskets. Teacher Appreciation Day. My goodness. Like, literally, that is what you should be doing, not the opposite. Because if not, unenroll your child. Let me see you teach your kid for 7-8 hours out of the day.
This woman gave me goosebumps. I could not have agreed with her more, and I don't think that I could have put into words my feelings as well as she did. She was spot on. And just for fun, to close out this video, I want to show you guys how much I spent on my child's school supply list, and I got everything he needed plus a little bit extra. I want to show you what was on his school supply list. The only thing that wasn't on his school supply list that I did not purchase was boxes of Kleenex, because we have a stockpile of Kleenex boxes at our house, so I didn't need to buy any. But I paid $2.28 for sandwich bags, $1.97 for 2 Sharpies, 72 cents for note cards, 97 cents for colored pencils, $1.44 for 3 large erasers, $2.44 for a 4-pack of highlighters, $4.47 for a 4-pack of dry erase markers, 50 cents for 2 red folders, $4.16, which I think was the most expensive thing that I needed to buy, which was a 1.5-inch binder. The other expensive thing that I did have to buy was new headphones, but let's be real, I didn't need to buy him new headphones. I just chose to buy him new headphones because the ones that he had are a little bit wonky from last year, and even those were only around $12. Oh, and then there was a second 4-pack of Expo markers for $4.47, a pencil case for $7.57. I got him 2 boxes of pencils, one that was pre-sharpened, one that was not sharpened at all. I would have saved money had I not get any pre-sharpened pencils, but it was 92 cents and $1.94. 4 composition notebooks for a total of $1.52 because there were only 38 cents per notebook. Purple folder for 25 cents, a green folder for 25 cents, and 2 packets of Post-its for $2. That was my son's school supply list. And the total came to a whopping $39.87. Now, don't get me wrong, $39 can make or break a lot of mothers or fathers, especially if they're single parents. But you're meaning to tell me that you can't save up throughout the year and anticipate buying school supplies for your kids? Let's say $50 in school supplies, 50 bucks. That would be $1 per week you save. $1 per week. You can't stick in an envelope so that you can send your kid to school with the supplies that the teacher asked them that they have. Come on, let's do better. Let's parent better. And let's be real, school funding is a joke. Classrooms run on donations, PTA fundraisers, and yes, asking parents if they can pick up an extra pack of pencils or some tissues for the classroom. Meanwhile, we've got mothers talking about dropping $600 on Drake tickets, getting their nails done, their hair done, new outfits, but really spending $4 on Kleenexes is too much for you? Make it make sense, because it sure as shit doesn't. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you think that classrooms nowadays are asking for too much of parents? How much did it cost you to buy school supplies for your child? Do you think that these parents are just being cheap and selfish, or do you think that their feelings are warranted? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, also please don't forget to like this video if you like content like this. While you're down there, also remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.